Greetings, everyone. It is pouring. It is pouring down rain at noon in Rosa Ouro. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod. Welcome. Hi. Yes, that's me. Okay, let me change my view for a minute. I spent the Twitch morning working on walkways. Remy? That was interesting. Remy just went to the town hall to check for something. Isn't that curious? All right. This is Rosa Ouro. This is the Minecolonies town. The colonists, the people that you see running around, actually build the town for you. They have crafters and builders, and your primary thing is to set it up so that it's successful. And in a world other than mine, in a world that's considered normal for Minecraft, your job would be to make sure that there's enough defenders from the mobs that are in Minecraft. But my story is that I am a member of the mermaid nation of Tana. And the mermaid nation has treaties with the mobs, so this is a peaceful, very peaceful settlement, and it allows the people to grow and to be able to study. And so this is a city where people come to study, as well as to experience living in the Badlands if they want to. We do have some touristy sites. We have a mystic site that is being excavated, and it is not finished yet, but it still brings the tourists. We also have wonderful botanical gardens over on this side, and people come to visit. And Ella, what are you saying? You need compost? Okay, I will work on it. Ella is one of our she's a horticulturalist, but she's more a gift shop owner. She is not so much interested in the deep study of flowers. She knows a lot about flowers, but she's much more interested in just, yes it is, in just having her gift shop and telling people about the botanical gardens and telling people about the mystical site, because that is where her gift shop is located, in between these two touristy places. And she can always refer the restaurant, Good Luck Restaurant right here. She can refer this restaurant to tourists, and yeah. So I suppose I could go and get her some compost, just as a way, because it's raining, there aren't going to be any deliveries today. If I come down here and look for compost, more than likely they'll get it for her. That's happened to me many times, where I will come down and go look for compost and they'll come down and get it. So it's not like we don't have any, as you can see. And oh, there's some handy. So let's get some from here. Let's get this amount. I'm going to give her a lot. So I'm going up through here. This is the overflow warehouse that we still have to work on. And there is a ton of stuff that we have to work on. And that we will. But for right now, on this Tuesday, I'm going back to what I was working on. And let's see. Let's go up to Ella first and give her all this compost I'm holding. And then I'm going down to the roads that we were working on this morning on Twitch. And we'll start doing something about those again right now. Does she have? Yes, she does. There it is. And look at that. See, I told you she would get some, and sure enough, she did. So, Keanu is working on this. And let me get her to stop asking. Wait, hold on a second. Can I get to her?
What's it today?
No, I'm not going to get to her. She's going home. We'll just have to wait until the next day. But during the night, right now, while everyone's going home, let's come down here and look, we've got new roads. This is the new road that goes that connects the university, the new university buildings to the rest of town right here. This is the dorm for the university right here. This is the first one. And judging from what happens when they use the roads, I am more than likely going to end up putting the earth sciences people in this one. Mixasa. Salut. Salut, Mixasa. Welcome. Como va-tu? How are you? And I'm going to end up putting oh, we got a break. There is rain. Let's quickly find a place. I think the closest place here is going to be the saloon. We don't have a guard tower here yet, and even if we did, the guard tower that is there does not have a bed. So we're going to come down here to the little suite. Let me hold the lantern. The little suite that is here. You're good. Très bien. Très bien. Excellent. Let's go to sleep. And of course I went to sleep with the lantern in my hand. I am great. I am great. Come, I want to show you something. I want to show you some things that I did. So, I'm working on the university buildings and I'm working on connecting them. And Hira was supposed to be working on an archaeology builder's shop, just a little tiny shop that we could put down here for his convenience. Let's see what happens here. Is he going to use the stairs? Yes, good. And we put in this morning this roadway right here. We put this in on Twitch. And this morning in Twitch, I began to try and address the fact that they want to teleport. And I mean, teleporting is okay. I'm okay with them teleporting. I just would like to stop it from being the way that they get to work. So we closed in the telescope. This telescope doesn't move. The building part, it probably looks like it turns. It probably turns, doesn't it? But it's not going to turn here. It's going to be still here. We're going to say that it raises up and down. And since Mixasa, you built this, is this supposed to be able to turn on top of this building, this telescope? Because if it is, I'll remove some of the rock from around here so that it can turn. But it has stopped them from walking all the way up here and trying to go in that door, which is not a door, it's a window, but they think they can go in there. And next, there's Chalia. Chalia is doing that thing. Both of them are. They don't want to take the stairs and go through the building. They want to just go there. So they are using a spell that Fallon gave them to teleport to the planetarium. So that's what they're doing, to the planetarium and the telescope. Or they could be meeting. They could be meeting secretly. So one other thing that we did, yes, every telescope needs to turn to follow stars they are observing. All right. So we'll pull the rock back from here so that the telescope can actually turn, because the way it is now, it's obvious it doesn't. But all I have to do is start right here. Let me do this for a second. So I just need to get this part to make it look like there is space for this to actually turn. And so we'll bring these pieces from right here, right where the telescope mechanism is. We're going to bring these two out, and we'll bring two out in this part so that it looks like the telescope actually does do what it's supposed to do, and that is be able to turn around. And do I have enough here? Let's bring this out one more. But this is much better as far as them, as far as they're concerned. And we'll just bring this part right here out. So then it looks like this whole section here can actually move. I think I'll bring it down to here on both sides. So we'll bring it down to there, and then you can imagine this piece moving, which means I need to have just a little tiny bit more of a piece right here. Let's bring this down to here, and then away from the wall in this section right here, all the way around and back. Yep, let's bring this part back too. So we're going to take it out of what I did earlier. Okay, so there it is. So technically it needs to go back one more, and we can make it look like that. What I think I want to make it look like is that it comes forward and then turns around, and that is how I think I want to explain it. 1, 2, let's look here. This needs to be out one more here for sure. And let me see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that looks more like that actually moves. Okay, so that part is good. Then on the inside, I changed something. So they think that they can use the stairs. They're still doing it. They want to teleport up from here. And I was trying to, and as a matter of fact, I think I will do that. I'm just going to put in this, I'm going to have this couch piece go all the way over in both areas here. There we go. And then let's see, on this floor it needs this underneath right there and that. All right, so let's get him out of this area here. If I can. I can't. I'll just have to wait. I can call him. I also changed this in here, recall. So the reason I changed it is this. if you have a bunch of them, and you can have a bunch of people, they want to bunch up in this room because this is where they meet. And so I know how much you love these bookcases. So we traded the traditional bookcases, the vanilla bookcases, for these chiseled bookcases here. And instead of having a chair directly in front, we put in stools. Now these stools are Valhelsias, and they can be turned sideways, which I really love. And so we're putting them in this section. And then, but we're leaving this blank here. And I'm actually going to, in this area, bring this flooring into this room right here. So this room will also have this flooring that's on the outside. And this is going to be in this section right here. So we can put that there, and then the rest will be white. Because I actually like the flooring. It looks like something they would have. Let's do that. Here's our problem. Let's do that first so that I don't mess up the hut lock. That would be horrific. So, and let's go here. I know there's a way to recover. You helped me actually recover a building before, but I don't want to have to do that. So, okay. So this allows them to have just a little tiny bit more room in here, and I really like that. Okay, this room is fine the way it is, except I did remove the table, the thing there, the chair in this room. We're just going to give them a stool here, and we're going to make it dark oak or spruce. Gosh, I'm tempted to use this one. Tempted to use a completely different stool. And here, we'll put that one in. And there we go. Okay. But what I also did was, see this wall here? I know you had it so that this wall was flat, but I think in order to have just a teeniest bit more room in here, we actually made the wall come out on this side. So this side is the side that they can't put anything next to. And this side, oops, and this side in here is where they can get to. And so Gorman right now is checking on that, on the skulk, who's making a lot of noise because I'm in the room. All right. But other than that, I just love it. I love it. I love it. And it is so cool. So we have this road here, and we know where it's going. I'm not going to let them get a chance to go to sleep. I'm going down here. We're just going to go to sleep right here for a minute so that I can show what we're doing. We're extending a road, and I wanted it to look like, first of all, that it's supported, and also, let's see what happens. People are coming down, going to work. They're going to use the ladder system to get down there. And then he's going to walk. They're walking here. They're going down. Good. And that takes care of them. There is Micah. Micah's the professor. And she's also using the walking. Okay, she's walking. And everyone here, I can't do anything about the fact that they want to come here and come in this way. So what I'm doing is just arranging it so that they can. I added a little area here where the stairs come, so they can come from here. They just want to do that. And so I put that there because I have housing. That's why. But I intend for that housing, like I was saying, probably when you came in, I intend for this housing to just be for the earth sciences, and the new dorm that is going in right, let's see if we can find it. Can we? Oh, there it is. The new dorm that's going in right here in this dark cave. This is actually going to be for the scientists. And he had started working on this, and he wasn't supposed to be. He was actually supposed to be working on the builder first. And I think he might be done with the builder. Let's check. I don't see any. Yes, there it is. Okay, so let's have Hira build this up to a level 5. He's going to build it to a level 5 before we have him move in here. And when he does, I'm actually going to have to do something. The way archaeology has this, they want to stand right here. So I have to make sure that, yeah, they're standing behind it. I have to make sure that they can get around that. Otherwise, they're just going to teleport every time. And I'm really trying to have them walk. So we've gotten this far, and we need to go all the way to here. As far as, there's the border right there. All these buildings are on the border. They're actually able to be here. The 2 housing that I'm going to have here. And one of these is another ancient Athens, and the other one is a cliff housing. And this cliff housing here, I forgot which one. I think I'm not using this, which, by the way, I actually need to thank you. At level 5, these are amazing. These make wonderful couples housing. I can actually put couples in here, which is really good when they no longer have kids, when their kids are grown and everything, and they can actually live in the city. 2 couples can live in this house, and then single, and I actually like that. We're getting to the point, even on this planet, where we really need to have cooperative housing. And so, yeah, we've got balloons, and some people are going to insist on having their own personal house. But for most of us, we're going to be living in cooperative housing. That means that, for instance, like this building here, when this building is level 5, this will be able to have the 2 couples live here. Now, whether there are 2 couples here now, Logan, Remy, I think Logan, Remy, let's see who this is. Gosh, have I not been here enough? Nova, there's Nova, and Sullivan. All 3 of them. What just happened there? Oh, Lila is working on this. I saw that light come off, and it's like, how did that happen? Lila's working on it. So, because this is Sullivan's place right here, and there's Lila. She's going to go and get something that she needs. And there is Remy. No. Sullivan's the crusher. This is Remy's place. This is the sifter right here. Let's check. No, it's Sullivan. Yep. Remy is visiting Sullivan. And there we go. Omar, let's go around. Omar just finished our courier. I need him to continue. Yeah, I knew that about telescopes. I knew they needed to turn. That telescope is only doing a half. It's not located in an area. It could have been up higher. I could have put it in up higher so that it would be able to do a full 360, but I didn't. So that telescope is just doing 180 following the star, and then they'll have to get another telescope to continue when it no longer can do that. Did I know this was coming up here? I had to have known it. I had to have known that this was a double. I had to have known that. How did I not know that this was a double here? Has this been changed? Do you know, I think this has been changed since I made a decision to do this? I think it has. I don't remember it being two-story. Okay. Let's look at something for a minute. I know that I am a patron and I am using the new Ancient Athens, which isn't out yet. And so just patrons have it so far. And let's come here, let's go to Ancient Athens. And even the other day, I stopped in on Minecolonies team on Twitch, and they were actually working on it. And Ray was actually changing all the roadways, all the building connectors to the roadways, because they apparently have the roads being different. Let's go to storage, let's go to courier's hut, and let's X, because I was someplace else. Let's go to, I think this one, and yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Let's rise up. I think this is the one that we were doing. It is the one that we were doing. And when we did it the other day, it was only, we went up to the level 5, and I was almost positive that it was only, let's see, that's definitely it. Let's look at one more. Courier offices, no. That's the one. There's the big one there. And there's the integration. And there's the second integration. So there's 2 sets of integration here. And this is the office. Well, this makes me unable to do what I was supposed to be, what I thought I was going to do. And so let me see what I want to do with it. It actually changed. It must not have been finished, but it said it was. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. I can't imagine me making that much of a mistake. Yeah, I know. I've made mistakes before. Mistakes, I've made a few. Somebody sang that song. So now there's a stairwell at the far end of this, where this is right here. If we wanted, we probably could do something, but it's actually facing the wrong way even for what we had intended. There's no way I would have done this. There's no way. All right, unexpected, and let me look at the one for a second, and let's look. So there's a pot. Let's look at the 2, and the 2 is still a single, and the 3 is where there starts to be steps. All right, so I don't know that it's possible for me to get this back to a 2 from here, but I'm going to have him dismantle it. I'm going to have him dismantle it, and then we're going to actually build it again only to the level 2 to use it the way I wanted to use it. And so the build options, Omar, deconstruct. I'm going to have Omar deconstruct the building. So what I had intended was to widen this, to have it cover the full entryway here. And because of what's happened, I was setting it here specifically so that it could be, and we were just going to add on. But I think what I'm going to do when he builds it again is just put it right up against this rail section here, and then we'll open it up and have it and make it wider. And when we make it wider, let's come up and look at that again for a second. If we were to make it wider on that part, I see what you're saying. What if I made it wider using this instead of having that go away? We'll have one rail here and one rail here. The only problem is it's facing the wrong way. So see this part right here? This should actually be facing that way. And if we did that, then what? What would we do with this? If the rail comes in, the rail is going to come in right here. We could actually change the way the stairs are, or if we turn the whole building around. Let's look. Let's look at something for a minute. Let's turn the building around and set it down. I think it'll work if I turn the building around. So let's look for a second. I just want to see something. So then it would come up to where it's coming to, but this would be facing out this way, looking over the poppy fields. And that would mean that the hut, does that put the hut block in the rail, in the place where the rail is going to be? If it does, we could bring it over this way. Yeah, to protect the hut block, bring it over this way. Yeah, so I am taking it down because the way it is now, I'm going to go back and look. I can't imagine that I made that mistake, but let's exit. We don't need that. He's just going to take it down and build it back. And that's the best way. It's the best way to deal with that. I know that you can't see anything right this minute because it's very dark. I've got a lantern. I'm coming in to Jackson's place. Jackson's not ready to come back yet. He's still doing his druid studies. So we're going to use his room. I'm going to close that, and we're going to not have anything in our hand when we go to sleep. Zaf! Yasu, Zaf, Yasu. Pussy say. Ooh, Zaf, it's getting close. It's getting close. Yes, it is. It's getting close. I know. It's going to be Zaf's birthday pretty soon. It's going to be Zaf's birthday pretty soon. Yes, it is. In a couple days. It's going to be Saturday, isn't it, Zaf? It's this coming Saturday, 23rd. Yes. All right. Well, look what happened there. That was unexpected. So yes. So we will probably, for instance, up here. I know that this is definitely apartments. There is one couple here, and then there are 3 singles in this area, or a family house. 2 couples can live in this house, which is good. We can have someone else live up here. It could actually be, nope, it can't. It can't, which is why Emmanuel is coming from here when he, hi you, you're up really high. They're going back down. They love being up in this upper field here. Emmanuel and Rosa live here. Now we have, I discovered that we have actually 3 people who have been named after people in town. Ainsley has 26th. Oh, I think I might have that wrong. Okay, I think I might have that wrong. I'll have to check and see. I'll check and see. Next Tuesday. That's right. I don't have it wrong. I actually don't have it wrong. It's a week from today. It is. I remember now that it is next Tuesday. Yes. It is. Okay, we have Ainsley. We have another Chloe, although she doesn't spell it the same way. Her parents didn't spell it the same as the mechanic, Chloe. And then we have another Emmanuel, and his is not spelt the way the Emmanuel the baker is spelt. Emmanuel the kid is studying at the astronomy science, and I think that Chloe might be at this place as well, but I'm not sure right now. I want to actually get to doing something for a minute, so hello everyone. I'm going to put a road here. I need this road to go all the way over, and that's what we're going to do right now. And I have made I have not tried to hide the fact that I usually put in roads and houses, and I kind of stopped putting in the houses because I don't need to do all the interiors the way I used to. I do change some things, but I don't have to. I'm steampunk. Okay, but the roads, I do the roads. Maybe when everything is done, if we expand the town, they'll work on the roads as well, but that's not what's happening right now. I need two, this is going to be the next straight here, and then I need one more. So we're going to put this one in, and there we go. And this is what I was doing this morning, and let's X. So for this, let's put this away. I'm not going to herd sheep right now. I need this, I need this, and I need this right here. So right here, we're going to use WASD for a change. I am so bad about WASD, I really am. And then let's come here and let's come this way. Watch it, and then we'll put that in. On this side, if I can, nope, I can't. Okay, so we'll have to take this off in order for me to be able to get to most of these. That's what was happening earlier, and we'll do that right now. These are modified jungle roads. These are actually modified jungle. I went into a creative world and I changed the materials for these roads specifically so that we could use them the way I'm using them. And what this allows me to do, especially with the cliffs build and with the type of roads that we're doing with cliffs, this allows me to put them in and not have any trouble. Dark oak we were using when we first started. I don't want to use dark oak, especially don't want to use dark oak stairs. Dark oak has absolute, what do you call them? What do you call those things? Pointers? Let's see if I can make them show up. I probably can't. Let's do Spruce Road short. Let's do a short Spruce Road. Is it going to show me the things? Are they going to come up on this road? No, they're not gonna. Okay. It would be nice if they were gone. They might be. They might be. How am I? I am good. I am good today. They might be gone. But I don't think so unless Carl Ansor has actually returned to work on those or given permission for working on his build, his styles, and we'll see. Let's take this and let's do it. Let's put one right here. So let's put one in the ground. Let's see if I'm putting this in the right place. Dun, da, da, da. That's how many of these I've done, that I actually put it in the right place. Okay, and this one here, let's see if we can get this one. And there we are. Okay, next, I'm not worried about the bottom. It rains a little. Ah, you're having rain. Okay. Mikasa, what's happening in the nether with your server and the world that you're putting together? What's happening there? Let's come here. Let's look here. Let's do this. And let us, nope, let's do it the other way. Let's do it this way. Here, let's do spruce, let's do straight, and let's turn it this way. And bring it here, and here, And that should be enough. We'll find out in a minute if it is. And let us construct it. Also, the other thing that I did was, because of the way I did this, it is very tiny and makes it possible for us to fit it into places without it taking away stuff. So see these things right here? Even this, only the lamp got taken away. And it probably, I don't know how, because it shouldn't have actually. But it actually did, but that's it. Everything else has stayed in place, which is really good. The sun's going down, and rain. Il pleut. I know rain is il pleut in French. I haven't gotten to rain in my Greek studies yet. Oh, I found a wonderful film. No, Vincentius Primus found it. He found it, and oh my gosh, I love it. It is the 3,000 Years of Longing is the name of the film. The 3,000 Years of Longing. And I think Zaf, even though it's not scary, I think you will like it. I think it's a type of story that you might actually like. It's really fascinating. And yeah. Mixessa is saying in chat, the colony is growing. 25 citizens. So in a globe, in a sphere, in the nether, Mixassa is making a colony, and you're making a water colony, and underwater. You're playing Tetris a lot to place all the buildings that you want, especially the graveyard, which is a large one. The graveyard, it's gorgeous. The graveyard's gorgeous. So I hope you can. That's going to be really interesting. And the mystic site, both of those are really big. Those are really big. But yes, I know that kind of Tetris. Let's come down here. I'm going to go to sleep so that we can have daytime. Here we go. Yeah? Is Matlam doing it with you? Or is this yours? And let me look here. Let's come back down here to this part of the road. Let's fix this while we are talking. I'm going to come here. And it's morning, and we're on the western part of town. So the sun is on the other side, and there are balloons in the way. So it doesn't get sunny here until like noon. Yes, the issue with the mystic site is worst, since I need to have clear access above the trident, since a beacon is hidden there. Yes. Ooh, you're doing it on your own. Wow. Wow. That's fairly intense. Oh, wait, that needs to be there. Wait, you need to touch this. There we go. And you need to go away, but I'm not going to put you there yet because I need this. So see where we are right here? This is going to be, we're going to have a walkway come here, and then we have to have another walkway come here. And I have to wait kind of for that walkway. We could make it, yeah, we could make this. Let's get a pickaxe for a second. I'm going to have make this so that when he is done working on this, let's come here, he can walk through here and work on the house, the dormitory that's going to go in this next section over here. And in order to do that, there it is. That's how close it is. So this is actually going to be a walkway for the builder right here so that they can get into here. And let me put on a lamp so you can see. So we're going, see, he started working on it. See how much is cleared away here. You can't see. I'd have to light it. So this is how much he was doing. And it's like, why isn't he building the builder? Oh, because he started working on this. So see how far he had gotten? He hasn't gotten all the way down yet. And there is gold in them there hills, and he is not going to get it. So I need to come in and take out all those raw materials. But right here, this is going to be very nice. I actually like this as an entryway between the two, because I am not going to put in the other walkway until I know where it's going to go. And we can put in a walkway here just as soon as I figure this part out. What's that? Is that dark? Yes, it is. And I think I want it to be like this. I think I want it to actually be like that. I want it to look like that. So, oh wow. Actually doing it on your own. That's pretty wild. Well, I'm doing this. I'm doing this on my own. Before we fix this side, let's put something here. Let's see which one we can put here. Where to go? Did I make it go away? I did. Let's make these go away for a second. Let's go to here. I think I dropped it. I didn't. I made it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. And let's come here. Let's go to here. Let's go to Spruce Roads. Let's try the long first and see how long it is. Let's see how long we can have it. There it is right there, coming all the way in. And if it goes this way, I see. So which way I would prefer, let me see how this one is. I think it's like that, yep. So they're on the outside of these pieces. So this one can be right here. This is actually where it's going to be, and then the other one, so that is going to come over. Let's have this one come over this way, and clear that part away, and then we'll add to that. And let's see how close we are to the actual build. There's nothing there. What am I doing? And there it is. So we're close. And let us construct it. And there it is. And then let's X, and you can see that it actually did away with this that we wanted to keep. I don't need these. Let's get a pickaxe. Let's take these away right here so we can bring this back down in this section. Let's do that. Let's do this one here. I don't know why I want to do it as a separate, but I do. Whoops. What are you? Are you actually orange? Yes. Let's put the orange one there, and then let's leave that for a minute until I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it goes right to those stairs, which is perfection. Let's have this come one more here and one more here. And this doesn't have any lights yet in here. That's why it's hard to see. I could put one here for a moment. He's going to make it go away when he starts working on this. Do I want that brown mark to come? I don't. I don't want this brown mark to come out. So we're going to put it there. I don't mind what it's doing there. That's actually fine. I think for right now. Okay. Zaf, have you seen any really cool movies lately yourself? Let's come here. Let's take, here's where we need our pieces again. So we can make these go away, and let's get this. And I've got that, and I've got, I could get one of these. And that's all I need. Oh, and the fence. Okay, so there's every piece. And let's put this along here. I'm going to put it on this part. That's sand. I guess so. I guess we could have it come to there. I don't know. Let me look. No, I think I like it like that. Let's take this away and put sand in here. Okay. So judging from where this is, we can have something, because we need to have something come down to the ground right here. And there we are. And there we are. Okay. All right. And on this side, if that's on that side, except this goes to here. If that's there, then this is the closed side here. And I know it's dark. The sun's right there, but it's gotten dark. And let us go one, nope. There we go, one, two, nope. Here we are, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, and there's the nighttime for sure, because he just disappeared. Let's go down onto the sand here where it's nice and pretty, and let us go to sleep. No one's getting any sleep in this town. No one's getting any sleep until we get this part done. And there it is. I could do a corner. Hi. He's not quite awake. He's not quite awake yet. The vampire is waking up. Let's put this here. And this part isn't done. And so let's take this part out and put this part on here. I think this is as far as I'm going to bring it for right now, until I see what happens with the place that we're putting in right here. This is really inside the rock, but this one is actually sitting out. It's going to be interesting with this building right here. It's this building. We're building a second one of these, and I don't think that it really has any, it's meant to be in the city, and it's meant to be up against other buildings, so it doesn't really have any windows on the sides, which is why it's perfect for sticking it in this rock of the Badlands. And also, it has the one entrance, so that's where this is, right here. And once he has it done, then I'm going to take away the rock directly in front of the entrance. Right now, while I can, let's get this 1, 2, 3. Let's put one here so you can see what I'm doing. 3, and let's go 4, 5, 6, and there's another 7, and I think that's going to be it. Let's say that 7 is it for now. Gold. Let's do 7 gold. Movies. No movies. Oh, no movies. Do I need any of this? Maybe not. Let's put that there for a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 coal. 13. Yes. What is called 3,000 years of longing. 13? 13? Was it 13? Just that quick, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's all there is. I'm not going to take that. I'll let him fill it in. I think that's right where he needs to be. So that's 8 pieces of copper. And I didn't need to do the copper. I think he would have done it. But the walls, he's not going to do. So this one, 1, 2, and let me put a light. Oh, nothing else there. Up here, more gold. It is the Badlands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what's interesting is that this is just remnants of what there was, how much gold there was here. That's why the skeletons were here in the first place, because gold is their weakness. Gold is the way to a skeleton's heart. It is. It is. Is this gold here? It is. 1, 2, 3. And is there any more? No, there isn't. So that's 3 more pieces of gold. 1, 2, 3. And yes. All right. No iron, no, just gold and coal. And let's get some of this coal and we'll see. You bookmark it to see it? Cool. 1. Vincentius, yeah. You liked the movie, didn't you? 3,000 years of longing. Yes. Uh-oh, I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's put this here so you can see. 14 and 15, 16. It is a 16. So we'll get 16 coal. 16. You would like it. Mixas, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 coal, and there we go. And there we are. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that being buried behind the building. He'll probably take these away, but I'm going to take the ones that are, he'll take that one away. He'll take those away, but he won't take that one. And he won't take these 2. So we'll take them out so that they're not buried in the wall. Something's going on here. I'm going to take out this. Where does this go? Ooh, look what we found. Ooh, did you hear that sound? That means that this is behind the science building. Look at this. Look at the two of them connected. Yay! In a very strange way. This is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to work out. Whether the university students are going to be going back and forth in that little secret area behind the university. And there we go. So we can't get any farther in this area here because of that. What time? And here we go. Let's come across. This isn't going to go any farther than this, but we can have the streetcar come all the way down, and that will help Hira for the time being. So we'll put the streetcar tracks all the way to the end. And that's as far as it's going to go. I think I have one up here. Nope, there they are, all standing out. It's like they're standing out, and maybe what they're doing is talking about the direction, or they're talking to the trader, because the trader is down. Did you see someone just teleport just then? Two of them did. And Ainsley is having trouble with her skills, her teleporting skills. So it's taking her a little bit longer, but now she's gone as well. That's what they're doing. Yeah, it definitely will be. It will be. And it's the kind of shortcut that you could imagine university students actually sort of like thinking of as their secret, you know, that they can use this little secret way to go back and forth between the two dorms, because that's what it's going to be, that there are two dorms here. So one for earth sciences and one for astronomy, and then professors housing right up here. And that's what we're working on right now. And yes, so this is only going to be a 180-degree telescope. It's going to go from side to side, and and yeah, maybe we will do something differently. And it's interesting. It's one of those things that happens, and all of us who build towns say, what would we do differently, or something like that. I think if I had sort of thought about the telescope a little tiny bit more, I always have this problem with the telescope, don't I? I had to turn around the whole university in underwater base in 19 that I made, because it was facing the mountains. And even though it could turn around, I wanted it to be facing mainly out over the ocean first, most of the time. So if I was going to do it here, I probably could have put it where the graveyard is, or yeah, where the enchanter building is. Put it right here, and then it could have the full 360, because that would come up above the rock. But for now, this is what they can do. And there's always something with places. That's part of the reason why you have telescopes out in places where there's nothing around, so that they can turn the full way around. I just had an interesting thought. That would be really interesting. What do you think I just thought of? I could raise that telescope. Let's go to sleep for a second. Why don't I do away with the day-night cycle? Because the people are sleeping and they need to. How high would it have to be? Oh, that's really high. Nah. Yeah. The next version comes very late this year. The next version of Minecraft. So that means right now we're in 20. And so that means that Minecraft 21 is expected out this year. Wow, that's pretty quick. That is pretty quick. Let me not have this in my hand. Let's not have hands. And let's look. Okay, so we at least have it so that Hira can work on this. And he's going to work on the upgrade. He's working on the upgrade from the balloon. To avoid the lights. Yes, that's the other thing too. That the lights from the towns. Luckily for us, we placed it in the right area so that there is no light pollution because of the wasteland that is off in this direction. And even from town, we don't have as many lights out here as we would even a block away. We have a lot of lighting going on here, but specifically it can turn in this direction. There's no question that what Excessa is saying is true. That the primary reason is not just to be able to turn, but also the light pollution at night. Did you see that? Did you see that there? Those flashes that you're seeing are them teleporting. So, okay. All right, who's this? Who's going for a ride? Oh, Steffi is out to lunch. Is she going? Where's she going? I think she's going to lunch. Let's see. This will be interesting. Oh, and oh, she's going the back way. She's going, or at least she thinks she can. Okay. She's just going to teleport from his shop into this building. She actually is. So we'll just leave her for now. And there's Emmanuel once again. And here comes Ainsley. Emmanuel just went in and Ainsley is coming to here. Okay. I like actually making it look like they actually can get to where they need to get to without doing that. But it seems more and more that they aren't even trying. See what he just did? He just jumped from there. He just jumped from this part rather than walk over here, walk through the building, and come down the stairs and come in. And that's the thing that is curious. That's a curiosity. And it doesn't matter so much, I guess, if you're in ancient Athens or if you're in Fortress or some of these flatland medievals or something like that. Maybe it doesn't matter, but I can see it happening in medieval when you have guards on the roof Why would they walk around? They would just go ahead and teleport to where they're going. So that's the reason why I say that Fallon, who is the enchanter here, has given everyone a spell. And the spell actually, they can't write it down. They have to memorize it. And that's the thing. That's what takes them a long time sometimes. Sometimes people haven't memorized it right, or sometimes it takes them a while to remember it. And let's see, are you stuck? Are you actually stuck on there? Yes, you are. Let's put a gate since she's trying to do that. I'm going to take a gate piece and put there. I might have taken the gate piece away, thinking that she wasn't going to go out to here. But I'm going to put those there so that they don't get stuck and teleport. So we'll put that part there. And then what are we looking at? We still have about 15 minutes in Rosa Ouro. So let's go around and see where Omar is going to start taking down that building. This is my favorite music. Aha! There we go. Good for you, Omar. So Omar is working on taking the building down that he just built. And then we'll have him reconstruct it facing the opposite way. And I'm going to put it right away up against this building right here. Up against this walkway here. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see where the hut block ends up, and we'll do all of that. But right now, he's getting to it. And there we go. So that's what he's doing. Let's look at Lindsay over here. So this is a new, Lindsay, what are you doing? Are you stuck? I think she is. She's going to teleport. And that's why, so that they don't get stuck someplace like that. And that's understandable for the builders especially. Recall, there she is. Let's bring her back. Let's close the door. And now she started again on the mechanic shop, which is right here. We should be able to take and put in, do you want to do it right now? Put in the road between these two right here. It would probably help her. There's gravel. Let's do it from right here. So this is where, we'll find out in a minute when I put this down. Hopefully it will show me. Let's go to Monster. It will show me where this is. So an electronic musician who does ambient music, Drone Hands on Twitch. Drone Hands is the name of the musician. He's on bandcamp.com, and he is also on YouTube as well, straight. And he gave me some pieces of his music so that I could use them on my stream. Wasn't that sweet? That really was. And And so, yes, that is what we're listening to. We're listening to my favorite of the 4 pieces that he gave me. It is not going to show me this. Aha, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted that. And now I can see where this is? So I need this to be here. And that's where this needs to be built. Perfect. So constructed, I don't think. Let me do one more and one back. Constructed, and there we are. Okay. And so that's in the mountain, and we'll have to check in just a minute and see if there's enough room. And she is stuck there again. So I'm going to call her to her shop. We're going to have to come back. We're going to have to watch her a little bit more. We call her, and that way she can go home. And she does. I did make it possible for her to go home here. She can come here. She can walk across here. And really, she can come down here, and then she's just going to teleport. She's going to teleport inside for now until we have a good way down. And let me just look for a second. Let's go to Jackson's tower right here. He's one of the guardians. He's studying to be a druid, and we're going to come down into his place right here, and this is his sleep area. Let's close off the blinds there, and let's go to sleep to this lovely music. It's morning. There's the sun in the east behind the warehouse, and he can smell the food coming up from the kitchen down there. He can open his curtains and come out here on his deck and sit down and look at, he'll be able to see the ships come in right there, which is just going to be perfect. Yes. And there we are. So Jackson is at the other university. He's at Earth Sciences, I believe. We're going to go into the medical building. And let's see. Hello, everyone. And I wonder if I need to take the chairs out of here and put stools in here as well. Let's come here and let's look at all of our people for a moment. Researchers. I think we're only going to see the ones that are a part of this building. Let's come down here to the other researchers. There's Steffi. Micah is Micah's actually a professor. There's Jorge. There's Jackson. And Jackson is at 25 right now, and we need him to be at least a 30 to be a druid. And so that's what he is working towards. Look at that. Who is that? Who's that over there? Let's come here for a moment and see who's going to school. Rocco isn't here anymore. Rocco actually turned out to be an amazing druid. And we knew that, we just forgot. Oh, Fright Switey. The school teacher is taking over as librarian while we don't have any school children. So she is the librarian. She loves being librarian. It works out perfectly, actually. And that's her in the window right there. And then this is the medical center. This is the university. That's the medical building. And let's go back over for a second to where she is and see. So she keeps getting stuck down here. What can I do about it? I don't know that there's anything that I can do unless I did this. Let's try this. Why don't we dig her a way out towards this way? And that way she can at least climb up, right? I know. Okay, so let's do that because she keeps getting stuck in there. And let's come here. Let's look at this side. If she's on this side, the same thing is going to happen. So let's come to here. I know it's dark, you can't see really well. I'm going to put this light here for a minute. She's going to take it away. But we're going to bring this down and bring this part out right here so that in case she comes to this area, we can see that. Okay, so where we put in the road piece right here, it didn't go all the way. We could actually use a corner, I think, right there. However, this is just barely tall enough, and we would absolutely have to have stone. So let's get a shovel for a second and do this. So what I'm trying to do, what I want to do is get to the point where we can have another set of people in the form of children come and be a part of the town. And I'm really looking forward to having just another set of people. We have some workers some people who are studying. For instance, this is a level 1 sawmill here, and we could in fact probably have someone work this. Let's come down into the workshop for a minute. Let's see who is available of our students. Ayas is actually recovering from a fall. He's actually a cook. He's recovering from a fall. Fried Swidey is the librarian. Jaslyn, she is the librarian, if I'm not mistaken, on the other side of, she's actually the antiquities librarian, and Volmer is the banker. So we don't have anyone. We would have to use university people. Bowden is in charge of the medical center. Jaylene might be interesting. Her dexterity is 7. Her knowledge is good, of course. Let's look at some others. Chloe doesn't have enough dexterity in comparison. Melanie has the same amount, Chichester, and I'm going to look at where these kids' parents are for a second. This is the last thing I'm going to do over here today. And we're going to go to Prasino in just a moment. Jaylene's parents are Keela and Ayas. She would be really far from home if she decided to do this. Jaylene's parents are, that's Jaylene, and Melanie's parents are Merrimack and Louise, actually. Merrimack and, that says Louise, but that's not correct. Oh yes, it is. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. No, their kid, I think, is going to be studying astronomy. And although it says that she's studying medicine, she is studying medicine. Okay, let's look for the others for a minute. Let's look and see. There's another set of researchers. We can find them. And let's see. At least I think there is. There they are. Okay. So then we have Ainsley, who is a 3. Look at Alexia. So Alexia was doing stonework, but it looks like she wants to be a carpenter. Look at that. Who's Alexia's parents? Alexia is from one of the earlier groups. And her parents are, she's from group 2. Mirafled and Trenton are her parents. And that's her. And then Chalia and Emmanuel. These are the kids, actually. And then Gorman is a teacher. Actually, you can see the 50. Gorman's actually the teacher, and I believe he is the scientist at the astronomy building. And then Jackson is a druid. There's a legit one right here, Jorge. And Jorge's parents, it's either George or it's Jorge. Ember and Pierce. Interesting. Ember and Pierce's kid. Let's hold off from that. And Micah is actually a teacher. And that's it. That's it. That's the end. So it's either going to be Chalia or it's going to be Jorge. I think Jorge is, he has the most even over the others. And this is a sawmill here. But look at Jorge's mana. Wow. Let's look at Alexia and see how she's doing. Chalia. Chalia is, her mana is not growing quite as fast. But she was, it wasn't her. Wait, it was Alexia. Alexia's mana is pretty decent. Let's go ahead. Let's have Alexia come out here. We're gonna have Alexia come out here and be a carpenter. It is nighttime. In order for her to be here, we will put her in this building right here. This is going to be her new home, and we have to go up to the top for a second, all the way up. And let's come and look at this. Lindsay is the only one here. Now we'll assign Alexia to be here as well. And there we go. So we got one of them. And we'll get some more in just a little bit. That's the work for Rosa Ouro. It'll be so fun when we have boats, won't it? When we have ships coming in. Oh my gosh. That is going to be amazing. Here we go. Save and quit. We are going to Prasino, which is the green town. This is the desert town. We're going to the town of Mystic Groves, and that is here. So we're just going to wait for this to come up. So we had a mix-up. We had, and I think I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream, talking about how rushing to get the kids to their parents before they grow up. Because of the way it's been set up, school, when they go to school, they grow up faster, and then they have to go to school. So because they grow up faster, it's one of the reasons why this is only a 4, but it handicaps them in the future if they don't grow up fast. So since they grow up so fast, I am in a hurry all the time to get them to actually live with their parents while they're still kids, and to find the parents that they have. So a very curious thing happened. You remember that Angel and Sincere had wanted a child, and they got a child. They got Gandolphus. There had to be a special, the council had to vote because there wasn't enough space to get a full set of 6 kids. And so when the time came, only 2 kids were gotten to make the full 6 for the group 1. And one of those kids ended up being, we thought, an orphan who was going to live with Sincere and Angel, and that was Gandolphus. What was interesting was that it was Tucker and Bega's child. Gandolphus was Tucker and Bega's child, and he didn't find out until he was in university. And he really didn't find out until his kid that he had with a visitor ended up at her grandparents' house, determined to live at her grandparents' house. And so Gandolphus came home and admitted it was his kid with a visitor. So the visitor put the kid on a ship to come back to Gandolphus. Gandolphus, meanwhile, was actually in a relationship with tell me the name, Violetta. Violetta and Gandolphus were both druids at the same time. Violetta left being a druid twice. She left the first time specifically so that she could raise Gandolphus's daughter. And so she did. And while she was raising her, she actually, both of them, oh, guys, come on. Where are you trying to go? Are you actually going to? They're going to teleport up to there. Now, there is a way for them to get up there. They can come right around here, go up these stairs, and go up here. But then they have to go around the whole building, and they don't want to do that. They'd have to go around the whole mountain, and they don't want to, so they're using the spell that they got from their enchanter, who is Susanna, who is up here, right here. And so that's what's happening with them. You're not stuck, are you? Are you someplace where you actually got stuck? Yes. Okay. So he can get off the roof and get there. So we're going to have to put this doorway back right here so that he can check the roof and get back whenever he wants. Okay. So Violetta and I believe it's Imani is their kid, but let me look for a second. I'm going to look and see who their kid is. Prasino children, and it is, let's see, it is, oh no, it is Imani. So Imani was Gandolphus's kid, But Violetta is in a relationship. She loves Gandolfus. So she said she would raise his kid. And Imani and Violetta are very close. So Imani is from this group, from group 4, at the same time, unbeknownst to Violetta and Gandolfus. Gandolfus's actual kid, actually Violetta's kid, got mixed up. So how does this happen? How can I explain what happened? That it was just a mix-up? That it was a mix-up when all the kids came in and so she wasn't given her child, and maybe she thought that that was her child, and that would make sense, that she thought Imani was her child. But Imani wasn't. Imani was Gandolfus's child with someone else, and her child with Gandolfus was Nolan. Nobody knew. So Nolan was raised, because of the mix-up, Nolan was raised by Alamar and Marvin in town. Actually raised in town by Alamar and Marvin. And coincidence, when it came time to look for someone to help Jace, so Jace is here, and Jace didn't feel like going over to the taiga anymore, and he asked the town council to have a balloon be built over here, a balloon forester for the taiga area. And the most skilled people to do this balloon ended up being Nolan. So Nolan, who did not get a chance to know his parents, to meet his parents until he was older, he loves Alamar and Marvin, but now he knows that his real mother is Violetta, his real father is Gandolfus. Both of them get to know their son. They get to know their son because he is now working on the rock. He is now one of the druids on the rock. So, but isn't that weird? So both Gandolfus and his son experienced the same thing, where there was a mix-up in their birth. So if this was Earth, those parents would probably sue everybody, and it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. The kids, that is the experience that the kids had. Both of them had wonderful parents for the time that they did have, thought those parents were theirs, and it was really curious. So we at least know now that Nolan is actually Violetta and Gandolfus's actual child, and Imani is the child of Gandolfus with a visitor, and so half sister to Nolan, and that is how we're going to look at it. Mr. Villager. Oi, Mr. Villager. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's look and see. Como esta você? You had to do your course? Of course you did. We expect that. No worries. And today, yeah, but that happens sometimes, where it seems like the things that you're learning aren't really going to help in any kind of way. And all you can do is just hope that somewhere up the road you will actually use those skills. And that's just what happens. Sometimes this one needs this piece right here. So now that Mr. Villager is here, we're going to show what we did in Twitch this morning, besides find out all that information. In Twitch this morning, we put in, these houses got completed, and we put in at least the footprint for these houses so that we can start the courtyard. And see this square right here, Mr. Villager? This is where the courtyard is going to be. And it's going to come all the way up. This part isn't going to be here. Courtyard is actually going to come up in a complete square right here. It's going to go from here to here to here and to here. So one of the things that I am probably going to do while I'm talking right now is to take, the worst was you wanted to pet the cat that was at the school gate, and when you put your hand close, he bit your finger. Ooh, don't you know better? Don't you know better? You have to be very careful with wild animals. And I say that because a cat that's close to your school is probably feral or doesn't know you, and that is a pretty dangerous situation. You don't want them, and if they drew blood, Mr. Villager, if they drew blood, you should tell your mom. You should tell your mom if they drew blood. If that cat made you bleed, you should tell your mother. Hold on. Something just happened there. Hopefully nothing is broken. Vincent just tripped over something. The worst betrayal of your life? Even when you love cats, even if you love them, happens that can scratch you badly too. Yeah. It doesn't mean that they have no way of knowing that you're a cat lover, and they have no way of knowing that, and they're going to protect themselves because people are mean to them, especially kids, especially young people are mean to animals. And so they don't always know, whether you're going to be good to them or not. And the cat probably thought you were trying to grab them. And then here's something to keep in mind, Mr. Villager, and this is really important. You don't know when they're in pain. You don't know when the cat is in pain. Is this Romeo? Wait. Romeo is your cat, right? Romeo's your cat. But this cat that you tried to pet sometimes looks like he wants to take off your entire leg. It sounds like you need a dog. Cats are not the kind of people who come at your beck and call. They're not the kind of creatures who want to be hugged all the time. There's a whole lot of things that cats won't tolerate, and it doesn't matter how much you love them. It doesn't matter. Sometimes they need their own space. Sometimes they need their own life. And it's a thing to kind of learn to be able to respect the fact that they don't always want to be friends or be your pet at that moment, that they have things that they want to do. They have things that they want to do. And I'll say this again, there's a lot of times when you don't know when animals are hurting. And it might be a situation where the cat actually is not feeling well. And sometimes you don't know, sometimes something might have happened and they are not feeling good, and they don't want to be petted or touched or stuff like that. It's not a matter of being evil. It's a matter of, imagine if you were a cat, Mr. Villager, and every time there's some person who wants you to do this and do that and to come here and you were sleeping, or to come here and do something and you were doing something at the moment, and you don't feel like it. They have their own life. Dogs are different. And it almost sounds like you might want a dog. It sounds like you might want a dog. I think across this top part I was putting this. So, yeah, because that is what can happen. And then on top of that, let's put this part right here. I have to see, did we do it that way on this one? Oh, I see. We have this piece here, this piece here, this piece I think is going to be there, but I'll have to check later. And then on top is actually a side piece of this right there, and the only way to get it to be sideways is to do that. Okay, so now, Mr. Villager, I need your help. I would like to know what you would like to do. I'm looking at the picture that you sent me right now, and I don't have any way of showing it. Let me see. People can kind of see it if I put it right up there like that. There is the courtyard that I'm going to put in. And we have different texture pack, Mr. Villager. Yeah, that she has a problem. She barks at everything. She barks at the wall. She might see something. She might be hearing or seeing something you can't hear or see. They have the hearing. So Mr. Villager, I need some help with the texture pack that you have, because I don't recognize what these are going to be, and I want to ask your permission. What if we use, so this is andesite for this part of the walkway here, and while I'm talking about it, I'm just going to take this away because we're going to put in the courtyard all right in this spot right here. And maybe I should build the I should actually build the fountain in the center first, shouldn't I? I should. Animals are sensitive to noises, sensitive to things. They might can hear something in the wall. They might can hear something beyond the wall. Do you see what I see? This one is going to be partially on, that step is going to come right onto the courtyard. Dun, 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 dun. So this is it right here. I think I need to take that one off. I think these will go away when I put something down. And so now in the center of this, we need to make this piece. And I'm looking, and let's start out with moss. And I wonder what that other thing is. You have two types of mosses. Are there two types of mosses? Hold on, let me look. One is moss. Oh, and one are grass blocks. Okay. I see the grass blocks and the moss. Okay. So what we need is to separate with the stair pieces first, to put the stair pieces around. And the stair pieces are made out of, that is mossy cobble and andesite, I think. So let's do that. She barks at the fence, she barks at the air, she barks at you, she barks at your sister. Sister is always that the dog is her daughter. Two types of moss? No, it isn't. It's grass blocks, and the other. But let me come here. I'm not going to do the house for right now. Let's put these here. Let's get stair, and let's see how many different stair pieces. Let's do andesite stair for part of it. We need some mossy stair, so I'll have to get moss, and let's do mossy. And so we've got mossy, that. What is that? Running bond. I don't know what that is. Ooh, I have to see what that looks like, if we can use that where you have those squares. They don't have a stair piece of it. And let's get this one. So we have 3 different kinds. It was just a little funny. It looked like 2 types of moss, but it's not. M-O-S-S. Let's do moss, and let's get this piece right here. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Let's get moss. We have a black sand moss. Let's see what these might look like together. Okay, so in the center, am I going to have to count? I am. How do I want to count this? Let's count it. Oh, that you saw, you already have it. Let's go for here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, let's come over here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not really going to make a square. It looks square. It's just a tiny bit off. Okay, let's go to sleep. Okay, and now let's come here and let's put stair piece, a stair set. And I'm going to start by just putting the andesite down by itself, and then we'll put something else in afterwards. And I'm going to make this fairly large. Let's make it to here. Let's make this come this way. Let's come this way. how many? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. So there is that. Then let me look at this and see. So at one end, and let's do it at this end. At one end, we're going to have whoosh. We're going to have actual moss right here. And then across from that, let me see. It's actually across. So it would be down this way, over this way. It's actually here. Let's put right here a piece that comes here, here. Let's have this come, nope, not that way. This comes this way here and here. And let's see if I have enough. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And then I'm going to put in this as the grass. Let's see what it looks like. I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it with Chromie Hills. I can use that inside as like carpet or something, so I don't like it. Let's put actual grass right here. Let me look at one of the other grasses. Let's get grass. So we have origin grass and grass. What's the origin grass look like? Let's see if this looks like grass. Nope, that looks like flooring. So we can't, ooh, we can't do that. So we just have to do grass here. Color the moss and grass don't have too much similar color. That is true, they don't. Let's see. And then where that is, right here, we have this piece and this piece. Okay, and that is everything except we need some more grass over here. And I think that is the whole piece. It is. Okay, now let's trade out some of the pieces like you have. So we're going to put 2 right here. Right here, these 2 need to be some kind of mossy brick. So let's do that. Will be really necessary advice. If you wish, you can make the grassy area a lot more bigger and the walkways with 2 blocks in size. Yeah, nah. No. I think we're going to, I think I want to keep it, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think you're right. Look at that. So let's do that. Let's take the andesite that we're using here and let's do 1, 2 that way, 1, 2 this way here so that we can see. Let's do 1, 2 this way, and let's do 2 out in this direction right there. That's the 2. And this way, this 2 is out from the road, so it's going to come right to here, like that. This is going to be here, and this is going to come out to here. Let's bring that 2 right there. And so this is in fact the area. This is actually the outline of the thing, of the little piece that we're putting in. It can actually be that big. That's different. I'm going to do, let's see, I can do two, that's two, and that is three here. This is much more on this side. So let's bring this to three right here. And this is already three right here. We'll bring this to three here. That means that this whole side right here needs to be here. 2, 3, and then it's going to go across right here like this. And let's make this be here. And let's take this out. So this is going to be much bigger. And let's make this 3 also. So we've got this part. This is the sidewalks, the walking area in here, except for this. We are actually going to put dirt around, not there, but around this part of the tree right there. We are going to put dirt in that part. Okay, so we have 3 here. So this is complete on this side. And then this is 1, 2 right here, and this is 3. So that means that this side can come out some more. And so let's take this part and let's take this and let's bring this over to here. I'm just going to put in this right now so that I can see where it's going to be. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1. This is 1 right here is the road. 1, 2, 3. So right here I need this. What you saying? Wait, literally copying the moss? Yeah, I am. What did you think was going to happen? What did you think I was going to do? Let's come here and let's do puzzle in this part. P-O-D. We've got a puzzle piece. I don't know that I can use, let's just put this here for right this second. Underneath the tree there. Okay, so now this part even comes all the way back to here. So we need to put this here and all the way around like this. And so now, because this is twice as big as it was, we can have this also be twice as big. So this part here that's here like this, let's bring it this way. Let's take this centerpiece and let's put it back to where it's supposed to be. Let's put the other pieces back. Let me look and see. No, you don't need to do that. Make it look, it looks natural, just a hint. Just go clicking randomly inside. Well, I like the way it looks on here. That's why I want to at least do a couple of them, because I kind of like the way it looked. So that's, I'm actually liking what I saw and wanting to put some of it like that. And then let's come here. Oh, it's too dark, isn't it? Let's go to sleep. Nope, not time yet. We have about 5 minutes. Ooh, the sun is setting. There it is. People are coming home and going to bed. put rails on the walkway? I don't know yet. It depends. I don't know what kind of rails I want to do yet, so I haven't planned it. I'm planning on putting lights on the highway, and that is something I also want to get. But right here, I want to do this first. So from here, that one right there, let's do this. I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna make it one bigger like that. And nah, I don't like it. I want to put something else in here. So let's get this first. Oops, put here and here. Because they're so huge, that's possibly to park cars on. It does look like that, doesn't it? It definitely does. So let's fill this in, and then I'll take out parts of it, is what Mr. Villager is suggesting. And just kind of do a random thing for where the moss is. That's what he's trying to say. So this is moss here. I'm going to put 2 pieces here. Let's have, like he does, there's one place here where it comes across and one place here. And then on this side, why don't we do it right here? Let's have moss in this. And we'll put in some pieces here and some of that. And it looks like, doesn't it look like this? Doesn't it look like we actually could have something else in the center? It does. It does look like that. But we're not. We're not gonna. Let's take that away, and here we go. All right, so we have this other area on this side of the house too that's going to be sort of like where they can play, where they can have gardens. And over here, I am going to have to put something, because this part isn't going to come down. Not going to be able to do anything with that. I'm not. So there we go. So this is the courtyard pretty much. And now we just need to put flowers and stuff in here. And let's see what kind of flowers we want to do. This is, by the way, this is orchard, a mixture of orchard. Are we still orchard here? Yes, we are. So here are our orchard flowers. Let's take all of this away for a sec. And let's get some orchard flowers. We're going to copy them from here. Here's one. Here's one. We have to have these. We can have some grass. And there are all of these down here. I'm going to take some of these, the blue A's, because they're my favorite, which I did not get. Let's get that. And let's come over and see. And there it is. That is actually quite pretty. That's actually beautiful. I actually like that. And in the center here, let us have a set of rose bushes in the center. Like that. I think I like that. And then around, we can have some of these here in this area. And then the rest is going to be, you use common grass and some crimson. I saw that. The crimson roots are nice and represent little flowers. Yeah, but we're going to put these in. We're going to put these in. We need some grassies and some sections here. I might take that away. We'll see in a minute. And now this is actually a clover, and so we're going to actually cover this area as much as possible with clover. And there it is. So there it is. There's the courtyard. And what we're going to do, one of the things that was suggested by Mr. Villager, instead of putting up the walls that you saw on that, we're actually going to do benches, BNCH. And we can do different colors, except I might want them to be stripped. Yep, I definitely do. So we can do this color, we can do this color, and we can do this color. So we're going to do different ones. And Sensus Primus, everyone. And let us put bench there. Let's put, let me see in relationship to the door. Let's put a bench right here on this side, and on their side in relationship we're going to put benches right here, and that works. Let's fill this in. This is not supposed to be here, so fill all of this in. This is the mountain right here. And I think now that it's all filled in those places. And one more set of benches. Let's have a couple. Let's have the matching one for here on this side, right there. But we're going to have another set right. Nope, I think that's what I'm going to do. You can't understand why the common flowers can't be like these clovers and the pink petals of cherries. They are so much more beautiful. They are. Some of them are really nice. They are, indeed. And so there we have it. There it is. And now I can continue working on the house, working on these houses. Are we going to have the full windows here? I need to go upstairs in this house. This house is almost completely done, except on the inside. You understand why the common flowers can't be like the cloves, because, yes, that's true. Sorry, I just reread that. But hold on for a second. Let's make all of this go away for a minute so I have a hand. I have some free space in case I want to do something. I want to hold on to that. I might as well hold on to those two pieces right here. And in the wall, we now have all the pieces. Now is when we start to work on the lamps. How much time do we have? We have a amount of time. Okay, we could do that. How did I do this one? I would like to work on, okay, yeah, sure. So what I want to do with the lamps Zaf and Mr. Villager and McSassa and everyone else who's watching. I want to use this example here. I want to use the example of these. Those houses are still unfinished, but it's okay. I can work on them on Thursday. Let's put some lights on. So I need this, except I'm going to use andesite. No, diorite, D-I. No, andesite, D-E. I'm going to use andesite wall for that part, and then we can use spruce fence for the fence part, and this is stripped oak shingles. We can either use stripped oak shingles or we can use brick extras. Let's come over and see which are prettier. I know that the stripped oak shingles are lower levels of these light fixtures, but they might actually look really pretty. You had a lamp for it too? Tell me about it. What do I need to make it? Tell me about the lamp. Let's go here and let's go to sleep. And there we are. Yeah. So while I'm waiting for Mr. Villager to tell me about it, let's look at this. I need one of these, and I need one of these. And I think that that one is in the middle. So this part is here, and then this part, and then one of these right there. Was a simple one, a lantern over a lighting rod over a polished deep slate wall. Polished deep slate. Let's look and see what that looks like. Polished deep slate wall is this piece. And what's the other part? A lantern, of course, over a lightning rod. What's a lightning rod? You mean the copper lightning things? Rod? You mean these, don't you? Let's look at this. And a lantern. So let me see what this looks like. So it would be here like this, and then 1, 2, or how would we get that to not do that? How would we get it to not? There is a way to get that to not do that, but I don't know. Let's try putting it this way. Yep, the copper ones. Let's do it from there. It is. There it is. And then just having this be on top like that. Oh, that's nice. I actually like that. I like that a lot. I would like that. That is really, really nice. Okay. So I have one there. See where these pieces are. So let's put another one here. Let's see. Let's put one at this corner. And let's put one at this corner. Right here. And let's let's put one at this corner right here for right now. We're going to put this here. Okay. Now I think I'm doing this wrong. They probably should be on the inside to keep them from interfering with fencing. So I'm going to have to trade them out for the other side here. So there is a house here, and there is nothing here. So let's put one here. I'm going to have to move them because I am going to have to put some kind of thing there, some kind of rail, and I just don't know what I'm going to put yet. But since we have to put some kind of rail, we'll do that. This doesn't need anything here, but we can put it right there. We can put one right here, and then we can put another one right here. Why don't we do that? Let me see what it looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put one right here, right at the corner of that house. And let's put one at the corner of this house right here. Where the housing is, we're not going to have as many. And let's put one here, right here. And let's put one right here. I see where that is. Let's put it there. I'm going to bring this over to on that side. All right. I actually like them. And here, I'm not putting anything. This is the road right here, but we can put something right here. And let's go this way. So we have to put this first, so that then we can take this and put it this way. And then have this go here. And we'll do that. Nice for the woods. Definitely is. Let's bring these pieces together so that I can see what I'm doing here. I'll leave that. Yokai. Let's put that in. And this is good. I just have to put the individual ones in. Oop, boink. There we go. There and there. So that's what they look like. And yes, oh, that is neat. 5. There's only one of each material creating a little lamp. There's only one of each material creating a little lamp. You never stop to think of it that way. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, okay, cool. Look better at the corners. The lamps look better at the corners. Let's see, there's a corner there, a corner there. I want some in this dark area right here. We'll put one there. There's one at this corner here. And I need one at this, in this dark area here. I want that. And then we have one here. And we'll actually be able to put these in some other sections of town. Also the rail. And there we go. Don't take these off. You mean the corners of the courtyard? Oh yeah, okay. No, I'm not doing anything. Everything's okay. I'm just thinking about where they are and what they look like. So here, now in the courtyard, let's see, we have one here. We would almost have to have it move over and actually be here so that they're at the four corners. So we can put one here, we can put one here. We can actually put one right here next to their step. There isn't any lights here anymore, so we could put one right here and then put the other one. This is the problem, is the tree is here, and that was the reason why I was putting it down farther. But I think it's going to be okay putting one here for sure, and putting this here. I remember when I was doing underwater base stuff and I was trying to figure out how Miksasa and Matlam got the pipes to do that, and so that is one of the things that I remembered, was that they would do that. And it's just a matter of getting them to be facing a certain way, and that worked. And I think the move the tree, nope, not moving the tree, sorry. Not moving the tree. The tree is going to stay there. The courtyard does not have to be completely symmetrical. I'm actually loving the courtyard the way it is, and yeah, we're not moving the tree. We're not moving the tree. Consider that this tree was here before the town was, that it is actually one of those large oak trees, and yeah, I'm going to treat it like an old growth tree, that not every tree has to be taken down. And we took a tree away in this area and can't put it back. I'm not doing a second one. And there they are. Look at what they look like. Look at that. Ooh. See how it looks? It's fine with the tree being there, because you've got the ones in the other area, and I like that. And we've got a light here. Might as well go ahead and put them up at night. Let's have someone ask for someone to carry this tree. And here we go. And last of all, this one right here. For right now, I know you can't see, but you'll be able to see in a minute. The lamps turned out so cool. They really did. Thank you. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. They turned out so cool. I've always liked, you've always had good ideas. Zaf has good ideas. He hasn't done any recently, but Zaf always had good ideas too. And I like using. I'm not I like to do that. It always is an interesting thing. It never quite turns out the way you think it's going to turn out, and you never know. And look at this beautiful courtyard. Look at this, even in the rain. This is gorgeous. I love this. I'm gonna bring this down to be full rock behind this. And this section right here, this is actually going to be filled in. This is not going to have any windows over on that side or on the back of this house. That the mountain is going to come to the house. But look at this. Okay, let me go to sleep. No one lives in these houses. Let's take that off and take this off, and let's go here. And I'm going to sleep in this bed using my own blankets. And there we go, and we'll get up. This is a level 5 of this house. We are going to change it. So this is the way those houses look. See the materials? We're going to make it look like this because this is what we want for to match the neighborhood. And yes, I am matching the neighborhood here. That's what I want to do. I want these 3 houses to have been built by the same builder. That's how I'm thinking about it. So one of them is here. This is where they come up right here. Let's put that up a little bit farther, and then this entry right here. So see how it looks when we make them just a little tiny bit wider? It looks like this. It looks like this. And this is the Incan that we are adjusting just to have it look like that. So I've got all sorts of things on me. Let's look here. I just got this. This goes here. We're not going to use these. And let me take these away for a second. What I'm trying to do just for a minute is get these pieces and this wall piece and the stair piece so that we can work on, hello, hey, so that we can work on this right here. So right here, I forgot, I took that down. I have to take the fire out in order to put anything here. So let me put this here and then this here. And now I can come in here and put the fire back. This piece, this whole walkway piece here has to be stone because of the fire. So we'll put the stone in. Can I get the fire? Yay! And there's that. Okay. And wait, I need this slab. Now I've got everything. And we'll just bring this over here and put this in. Now the house is wider, and I didn't think about that. Hold on a second. Oh yes, so that's why we have more space upstairs in this area right here. And how did I do this over here? Oh, I'm putting them at the far end. Oh, I actually like that. Let me see something for a minute. Let's look at wardrobes, D, and let's see if I have, no. Let's look at closets, C-L-O-S. Nope, they're all wardrobes now. Those are all wardrobe pieces, and they are made out of that. We're not going to be able to do anything. There was a closet at one point. Let's look at bookcases. Let's see, bookcases might have the old. Let's see if they do. No, they've done away with them. Nobody liked it. Cabinets. Let's look at cabinets. C-A-B-I-N. You are so happy you arrived to see this? Well, I waited for you. I was actually waiting. If you didn't come today, I wouldn't have done it. I was actually waiting. Cabinets. C-A-B-I-N. We can do it with these. Let's take these birch cabinets and let's see if we can do this. They'll look like on the outside exactly. Oh, but then they have that back piece. I think I'm okay with that. Let's see. And oops. I need this to go this way. Please tell me this will go this way. Arrgh! Who is this? Mr. Crayfish, shame on you. I'm just gonna have to put them in with them both facing that way. And we'll have those so they look like the wall in that part, but then it's sort of like a decoration right there. We'll have it look like that. And I think that will work. Have we done the whole thing here? Yeah. Let's come here and let's put this in. Let's put these in. And these are in fact these. Yes, they are. Let's put these right here. Let's put that in. Let's put this piece here. And what did I do? This is down too low. So I have to do it again. Let's put that there. Let's put this here. Let's put this here because I didn't want that to be on the outside. Let's take this away. Let's put the fire back in. And let's put that in. Wonk. Let's take that away and put in this. Across this part, let's take away these banners and the piece of wood that was attached there. And let us have one more of these right here. And on this side, I need one here. Believe it or not, that's actually part of the room right here. This is the room right here. So we have to take down those pieces of wall. I'll fix the top in just a minute. And on this side is not, there it is. There it is. That didn't look like diorite. That's because it's andesite. Let's put that in. And on this side, let's put this piece in. And then underneath, we'll put in those pieces. But this is the beginning of this being here. That looks like we've got a piece of this over the door right here. And now we can take this wall out right here, this, including this. There isn't going to be any windows on this side anyway, so we're going to take that whole piece away. And this. Oh, do I have some wood here? I don't have any. I'll come back to that later. And then this is not going to be here because this is going to come out. So I do need this right here, right now. And this is what I was working on all this morning. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3. And then that one, and then one here. So this part is here. This part's here. And then this part is here. And that matches that side. That other side is like that. Okie dokie. And this one, I need one right here, if I'm not mistaken. And is that down below the place? No, we're definitely going to have a roof there. And then this comes all the way up. This part comes all the way up on both sides, right here. And then the top is this piece coming here. So we'll go inside and see what that looks like since the sun is setting. And like we said, no one lives here yet. So I've got these little houses here. The school is close. The school is right here. So having some extra houses for kids in this area is good. So we'll have these houses here. We have these houses back here, these three. We have houses over here, houses here. These are houses for families that have children. And then we have apartments for university students and singles. And there are houses here. We've got this whole lot of houses right there. And we are probably going to have maybe one more house in this area, one or two, for the farmers right there. It's too far away for them. This part, this is actually going to be for workers who are in this area. Oh, and you can't see. I am talking to the wind. I am displaying in the wind. I don't need you right now. You can go away for just a minute. Let's bring this down and we're just going to sleep here. We've got about 20 minutes left for today. And I'm going to look at something. Yeah, I like those so much. No, I was actually waiting for you in regards to putting up the courtyard. And so did I do away with the piece there? Nope, I didn't. Okay, good. Let's take this and let's put it over here. Start up. Oh, that's in the room. Let's put that there. And on this side, we made the walls, the windows bigger because in the back here, this isn't going to be here. This is going to come all the way up to here. So it's going to cover these. And so that's not going to be that. That is actually probably going to be this. And I see that part. And now I'll have to see. And then of course the tree is going to be repaired. So right here, that is in the ground. So this is coming over to here. Yes, you have to come down to here. And we'll bring that back like that. I'd like not to have the tree be there. So we'll put this up here. I see you. That's our undertaker, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's Haley. She's like going, what are you doing? Yeah. And we may have to fence this, but we'll see in a minute. And there we go. Had some place that needed a little decorating in some of the towns. There we go. There is this. let us take the red one and put it in the doorway. And I've got that. Let's take the red one here for the doorway. And there we go. Here? Yeah, I always have stuff that needs actually working, needs to be worked on. But let's look for a second and see. Let's just look over the town for just a minute, because I haven't done that in a little bit. So this is now the north end of town. This is the North Avenue. This is right here with these houses sitting on it. And this little neighborhood right there with that little courtyard for them. And up here, when we go up here, we have the loop. And this is the neighborhood here with the 2 apartment buildings and 3 homes right here. Down from here, we have our new Abel. Abel is our fisher, and he's right here doing something. What you doing? How are you getting fish over there? What is he trying to fix? Why is he trying to fish that way? Do you see which way he's trying to fish? What is he doing? He's practicing something. Okay, because he's facing the wrong way. So this is the dock for this boat. And Zaf, I think I still want to give Adam his own boat. So that boat is there. We could have both boats parked here. I could do a second boat right here for Adam and have it, or I could do a boat over here for Adam. Which do you think? Which do you think I should do? Zaf, I'm asking you. And who just got in the water? Jeffrey, why did you get in the water? That was very odd. Did he just want to go swimming? Maybe you could use the little ones. I think he will like it. Name the new square. Yeah, we could. Jeffrey, what do you keep doing? This is a level 5 of the crusher, and Jeffrey keeps coming out. Maybe he's jealous of the fact that Braylon can come out like this, but he doesn't have a way to come out of his like that. We could make it that he could come out here. We could, I don't think we can though. I'd used it in the past. Yeah, I think I could. See that one there? I don't think this exists anymore. When I went out to look at ships, this one wasn't here, but I could separate this one from this build and make one like it. Let me go for a second to ships and see. And let's see what we want to do here. Let's get this and let's look. I think I looked at ships, but I'm going to switch to original IG because this is where all the ships are in decorations. And there's a small pirate ship, but this is not the same. There used to be, oh, it is kinda. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's the small pirate ship And that is that's one of the small ones. So the small pirate ship there. And then let's go to decorations, let's go to ships. And then there's a small Norse ship, which we've used in the past. Which one do you like the best, Zaf, or Adam? Do you want the Norse ship or the ship that kind of looks like this one, or the one that looks more like a pirate ship? And let's see, look what the wall is. The wall's right there. The ocean, the border for the ocean is right there where he is. Where Abel is, it's actually out farther. That is wild. Which one do you like the best, Zaf? Let's put it down in the water. No, nuh-uh. You pick. So you could either have this one, and I can change the color of the see how it's red and white. If you didn't want red and white, I can make it purple and white if you want. And I can change the color down here to purple. I think I'll do this one because that one has more color. I think I will. And we'll have two different boats. And he will need to have a place to dock to. So we're going to pull this up so that we can make this dock come out right smack to the middle of that. It's nowhere near where he's fishing. We're still within the walk. So this would be sitting here. So let's do this. Constructed. And so now let's fix a couple things. Let's have the walkway come out. We've got land here, so we can have the walkway come out to the land part. But let's start with these. Since it's dark, let's go to wool. Let's go to purple. And let's change out the sail and make it purple in this area here while the sun's setting, and then we'll sleep and then we'll continue. And there, this part is purple here, and there goes the sun. So the sun is dark. Let's come down. The wood is better than the stone. We'll just go to sleep right here for a minute. And then we'll do this. Okay, so we have this. We're going to make a purple flag. So we'll put the flag out here. It's been a while since I've made one of these. It actually has. This one, I need to put that there, and then put this here, and then take that away. And then put that in, and do the same with this. Let's bring this down, put this here, and then take that away. Dun, 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 dun. And there's the flag. And there's the boat. Now we're going to take the red out. That is red terracotta, and let's see what the purple looks like. P. We might not like it. Purple concrete is darker. Purple terracotta. Let's see what else is purple. There's glass. I'm just going to see if there's some kind of rock or stone or Illuminant purple block. Ooh, look at this purple block from Simply Light. Let's look at it for a second. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Let's do that. I'm going to put back those buttons in just a minute. Let's get a button. Let's get a button right here, and let's put that back. And put that there. So I didn't really want it to be bright, and that actually works out really nicely. So the sun is over there. The sun will be around before sunset. And we'll do that. How many of these do I want to have? Yeah, I know we have to have some light. But I think I'm going to have a piece. Now we'll just go ahead and set one. That's why, because we can't set one on that. But we can set one here. So I'll just have the one. And then somewhere here, there it is the way onto this boat. All right, so let's say we have a floating dock piece that comes out from here, just as far as the land. So see, the land comes to there. So this is coming out to here, like this, and then you know what we've done with the rest of this. There's seaweed that tall. And then what we can do here is put in, we can put in trap. I think trap is what we're going to do. Let's put trap in. It looks like it's an extension. If we put it in, and let's see if we can put it, that's not it. Let's see if we can put it here. Nope. So let's see how I can do this. There we go. That's what we want. And there it is. Good. So we'll put this part here, and it's just a little extension piece that comes out, and then you can get on the boat. I don't know that I like this coming up like this, but it has to have a full piece for the ladder, and that's why it does that. So we're going to be fine with it. We'll just let it be what it is, and there we are. Now let me look on the inside. The other boat actually has a day place. This one does not. So this is like a little sleep area. This one doesn't have that, but he doesn't want to sleep on the ocean. He would never sleep on the ocean. Shall we get rid of this? And here for the fish, and he might have on here water, a cauldron, C-A-U. Let's do cauldron. Let's do bucket, B-U-C-K, and let's do 2 of them just in case I make a mistake. And let's put the cauldron here. Let's put some water here. And then he has this case here for fish, and this. There are some really pretty, let's get a ladder on this side right here, so that we can see which side that is. I'm going to move this. Let's see here. Let's move this. Let's put that one there. put that up from there. So if someone actually wants to get on this boat, they actually can. When it rains, they might actually come out and get on the boat because they don't work when it rains, which is really fun. And we can have them come out and get on the boat. And there it is. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. All right. That is the end of today. And today is Tuesday. I will be back on Thursday for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You would like to know why these redstone torches? But you kind of like it? Oh, just like, probably like flares or something. I don't know. I kind of like it. I like it like flares or something. No, haven't decided. So we will save that for Thursday. And I'm going to think about it. But right now, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. For the people who were in chat, Zaf, Afkarista, Kalinikta, thank you very much. Have a good night. And Mr. Villager, obrigado, boa tarde, and have a good evening. And then Mixessa, if you're still there, Mixessa might have had to go, but if you are still there, Mixessa, merci beaucoup. There you are. Merci. Bonsoir. Thank you for being in chat. And I will tell Vincentius, although I think he might be, he might see that. It doesn't sound like it though, but I will give him the message. Ah, there he is. There he is. Hey, you're using the wrong one.
Oh, yes, I am.
He's not using Vincentius Primus's account, so he forgot to switch. All right, so there we are, people. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. See you on Thursday, and enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And we've been listening to Drone Hands. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play the guitar. Here we are. Bye for now. Bye for now.